Hi everyone. Today I'm somewhere a bit different. I've come to a different location, as you can see with this column behind me. Now lately I've been a little bit unmotivated to do, pinhole photography. Let me pull that down a bit. So these past few weeks I've been just doing some digital stuff, but nothing motivates me more than getting a new camera. And the new camera I got is this. It's the Ranica MIR. Well, it says 9.6f, so basically it's a 6x9 camera, but it also does 6x6. And yeah, it's one of his new designs at Ranica Cameras, and it's boxy. It's got a nice leatherette style finish, and it's really a handsome looking pinhole camera. So I'm going out and about today down Blenheim Palace area, on the Blenheim Palace grounds, and I'm going to be shooting 6x9 with this. So let's go and have a little look around the Blenheim Palace area and see what images we can take. So if you can see, what with the sun and everything, over there is Blenheim Palace. Now first I'm going to have a look at the bridge. I'm not going to go in the palace itself because I ain't paying nearly 50 quid just to walk around a bit of garden. It's an absolute rip-off if you want my opinion. But they have acres and acres of land open to the public if you know what you're doing. There's like a couple of gates down here for the locals to come and have a walk and take their dogs for a walk and whatnot around the area. But the palace grounds itself over this area is paying only. But they have a Christmas market as well, so I might have a little look at that. And unfortunately for me, because I know I've cycled all the way down here, which took me about an hour and a half, the palace itself is all covered over for some inexplicable reason. So not really going to make much nice photos, but we'll see. We will see. Little fun fact, in case you don't know, Blenheim Palace used to be the home for Winston Churchill. Like I care. Now down here there's a little touristy attraction. Again, like everything in Oxford, it's Harry Potter related. Apparently there's a Harry Potter tree. It's another tree that was used in Order of the Phoenix, I believe. Just coming up to it. They have to put fences around it because of all the Harry Potter fans literally climbing on it, I would guess. It's just insane. This tree was the setting for the scene showing Snape's worst memory in the film Harry Potter and Order of the Phoenix. So there you go. Another Harry Potter location, but it's a very cool looking tree, I must admit. So I've got it vertically, and I'm hoping that I'm going to get some of the roots here going up. I might not get all the tree, but I might get some of it like this, hopefully. Let's check the guidelines. It's pointing straight there, pointing straight up. We'll give that a shot for my first image. And 1, 2, first go shot, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's pretty much, there you go, pretty much sunny, so we're pretty good. So this is very nice. You've got the bridge there. Now I am wondering if I'm going to be able to do it. I wonder if there's a way to use the tree as a shade for the sun. Let's go and have a little look up here on the higher ground. See if I can get a better point of view. Yeah, okay. So I can kind of use this fence as a leading line to the bridge with the tree there. Let's go up a bit. It's always worth having a little walkabout to figure out your composition. See, now I could kind of do it like this with the bridge between the tree. I kind of like the one with the leading line, to be honest, and it does block the sun, so I shall do that. I have to remember to wind on. So Ranica Cameras now got these rotating doors on the back, so you can protect the backing paper. So it's this way. Let's go to number 2. And then we'll figure this out. There's a lady just looking at the tree in a minute, so I'm going to wait a moment. But anyway, I've got it set up here, like that. And then I'm going to do the bridge with the tree. So like that, yeah. I'm going to do it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. Okay, I just realised I actually had my camera on narrow, so you had my face like right up here all the time, which is probably not pleasant. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully I got the leading line up to this, and I got the bridge over there. And yeah, we're going to take a walk over to the other side of the bridge and have a bit of a closer look. And then we can walk on to the palace grounds a little bit, look at the Christmas market. So yeah, that's enough of the Harry Potter tree. So yeah, before we go to the grounds, I'm going to take a little walk down the other side of the bridge. See how it looks down here. Again, the sun being a pain. Yeah, it's not so good. Too much sun. Too much sun. I picked the wrong time to come here. Oh dear. Although I'm kind of struggling with the bridge, I saw this with the massive roots just here. So you've got some massive roots with stones. You've got tree formations here. So I think I'm going to set up and do an image like that, maybe, because I quite like the way the light's coming through. So I'll set that up. Bit of a breeze down here, so excuse the wind. This little microphone I got is only so good. I'm actually going to bring it up a bit higher because I've got a better view. Try and get it straight. Kind of want to get those trees, the 3 trees here. 1, 2, 3 trees. And bring it around. Bring it up. Now if this is anything like the other Ranica cameras, these guidelines is going to be a little bit wider than what the guidelines will tell you. So I'm pretty confident that I'm going to get all three of those trees in the shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That'll do for that. Common mistake with 6x9 is people tend to wind it from, so they load it up on the left hand side and use the take-up spool on the right hand side. But with this and most 6x9 cameras, well 6x9 cameras in general, it goes the opposite direction. So you would load your film in on the right side and use the take-up spool on the left side. So keep that in mind folks when you use 6x9. So I guess I'll go and have a look around the Christmas market now. So I might not take pictures in the Christmas market, but we'll just have to see. I expect it to be fairly busy, being that it's Sunday today and it's a sunny Sunday, and we've been having terrible weather previously. So they've got a big wheel. I might actually be able to do part of the palace. So normally this is all uncovered, but they've got it covered over, probably for the Christmas events. But we're going to have a look inside. See what the extortionate prices are. £8 for a beer. £8 for a beer. Absolutely insane. This is nice, I might be able to do this. So the temptation is there to do an image of the carousel. I'm not taking pictures of kids because that's just not ethically right. So I'm not going to do that. Now, due to the design of this, the distortion is minimal because there's a lot of distance between the film plane to the pinhole. So you're going to get minimal distortion, and you should get quite good corners with it as well. The only downside, it's not super wide, and I do like my pinhole wide sometimes, but this might be alright. I might just get the Christmas trees there. So what I'm going for, on that statue, some Christmas trees and the clock tower up there. Because it's the first time I'm using this camera, it's all about getting used to, the field of view and all that. So I'm not entirely sure I'm going to get the top of these buildings here. I'm going to bring it up a bit because there's a lot of empty space down the bottom here. So I'll bring it up. Just a tad. I'll give that a go. 1, 2, 3, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Going to embrace the flare with this, actually. Let's have a look. It's going to go over there. Oh, it's moving. 15, 16, 17, 18. Because the sun's against, I'm going to add a bit extra. Probably about 30 seconds. I do. I forgot to say what I got in here. I've got a Rollet Super Pan 200, which is the same film as Avifot, which is something that Pasha from Ranica Cameras really likes to use. So I saved a pack solely to use this with it. So in terms of the palace, I'm done. I'm going to take a little walk down to the bridge on the other side here, and I'm going to walk across and go around and take the path down that way, back on out, and hopefully see something else of interest. But if not, I will have a little walk around Woodstock area, and maybe I might see something interesting there to finish my roll off with. The market's a little bit, there's too many people about, so I'm going to move on. Found a little footpath down here. It's quite nice. Where does it lead? It leads to a bit of a view. Maybe I'll have a look. That's the thing about these grounds, because there's so much acres. There's all little hidden spots. You know, people who are tourists and stuff, they just go through the main way. Down here, there's a quiet little section here. So it's got me thinking. It's chained off. That's probably all marshy. Wouldn't this be quite nice with a fence like that? If I have it high enough. Get this as high as possible. So what I'm after, let me bring it around, is to get this rotten bit here with that, and hopefully the bridge. Right, we're going to give that a go. So I should technically get the bridge, so I should technically get this gate. As you can see, the light's hitting against it quite nicely. Some of that rotten thing leading up all the way to the bridge there. Am I going to see the bridge in the image? We'll find out. How I envision it might be different to what it's going to be like, but we'll give it a shot. Because it's quite dark around here, I may give this about 25-30 seconds maybe, so I can get a bit of the shadow detail. 25, 27, 28, 29, 30. Got here then. Oh, we've got something interesting. Oh my word. So yeah, you got this old, what do they call them? Clothes dryer, isn't it? So they put the clothes through here. So they must have washed the clothes in here in the old Victorian times, maybe. It's either that was just put there for novelty's sake. But that's what it looks like to me. It looks like an old clothes dryer. How interesting. Now I know I've already taken a picture. I can't resist taking a picture of that. So I've got this and that. Difficult lighting, it's quite bright there, it's quite dark there. Again, probably 20-30 seconds maybe 20. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6. So I think I'm on my last shot. What will I be doing? Will it be the bridge again? Who's to say? Number 8. Mangle. Mangle. That's the word. Mangle. It popped in my head. So, bye-bye Mangle. So I'm going to say goodbye to the bridge and Blenheim Palace. I'm going to walk down this way. The column is over there, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do the column. There's a heron. Hello. This chap. Oh, I'm tempted. There's a heron there, so I'm going to try and do it. Side up. So that was my final shot. Wasn't the other thing I was going to do, but I thought I'd take the opportunity. I saw a heron, a bit of waterfall. Might potentially be a good image. So that was my last image. Let me sit down from that. So that's it. I've finished with my roll for today down the Blenheim Palace area. I'm going to go home and develop it and see what the images are like, and yeah, hopefully I got my framing correct. I'm going to get back home and I'm going to talk about this camera a little bit more, show you the inside, how to load it and stuff like that before we finish today. So yeah, I'll do that. See you in a bit. So, what's my thoughts of this camera? Well, I've had a chance to look at the images that I've taken, and yeah, it's really, really nice, and really nice image quality out of this camera. My favourite image probably is the first one of Harry Potter tree, and a close second would be the second shot. You might have noticed that on some of my other shots, like the one with the mangle and the one previous, the bottom of the frame is a little bit cut off. I kind of framed it a bit too tight. This is my fault. It's nothing to do with the camera really. It's just that I'm not used to 41mm on a 120 film, and it's just going to take me a little bit of practice to get it right with this camera. The guidelines on the top, even though I said earlier in this video that I found sometimes the guidelines are a little bit narrower than what you get, these guidelines are fairly accurate, and I was kind of ignoring these a little bit and thinking it was going to be a tad wider. So yeah, framing wise I need a bit more practice with this camera, which I shall be using again, and I shall be getting better with it hopefully. So let's have a look inside the camera, how to load it. So just ignore my tripod legs here, I couldn't get them out of shot. So yeah, very simple. We just open the bottom, open it up, hey, and yeah. Now my version's a little bit different than the one that Pasha will be selling in his shop. This version is the earlier version, so It has basically a solid construction all the way around here, but its updated version has rollers on either side, but my version doesn't. But essentially it's the same camera. So to load your film up, you've got this magnetic strip here, which you take off. And you got your film. This is just backing paper, just to show you as an example. And you know which side the take-up spool should go because it's got the pressure plates inside here. So get your film, get it in there, excuse me, magnets. See how we fumble with this, and you roll it in. And you just get it rolled in. Get it in there, he says. So yeah, just get it. It's in there. Got your magnet. The bottom here. It's very easy to line up because you just follow the curve. One in there. And there you go. Boom. Load it in. And you start winding on. So, get it back on. Click it back. Screw it in. I just wrote this on the bottom for my own benefit, as I forget things. And yeah, and you just wind on until you get to number 1. Easy peasy. It also does 6x6, and the 6x6 windows here, 6x9 windows here. I had this popped out because I can't be dealing with red windows. And yeah, very easy to load. Still the best shutter going around. Allows you to do things very gently. Sometimes you want to take an image and wait a little bit before opening the shutter. So you can get this up, ready to go. Gently open, gently close, put down. Or do it quick. One of the best shutters, knocking about. So yeah, that's the Ranica 9.6, and yep, you got your guidelines here. Beautiful, solidly built camera with a very nice crinkly finish that he's recently incorporated in his cameras. So yeah, very nice camera. So at the time of this video being uploaded, Pasha's going to be renovating his website. I think some point in December he's going to have a whole new website with a whole slew of new cameras. But this will be available. If you're on Instagram, you can mail him anyway if you want one of these. And it is a very nice pinhole camera. I'm definitely going to use it again because I really want to get used to this 41mm field of view. A little tighter than I'm usually comfortable with, and I do like 6x9. So yeah, I would highly recommend this camera. I mean, out of all his cameras, this thing is super strong, super robust, so it would, you know, handle all kinds of weather pretty well. And yeah, he's got options to have plywood like this has, or he's got oak as well, so you can have nice oak panels on the top and bottom, make it look a bit more sophisticated. So for the rest of this year, I was going to do this video and just call it a day, but Pasha's also sent me something a little bit different, a little bit unique that I want to have a little play with, and if I'm successful with it, then I'm going to do a video about that. And maybe at the end of the year, might do a year in review, and this will be maybe me having a little chinwag with Will Gudgeon. You guys probably know Will, and you know, just talk about some of our favourite images of the year, maybe what our plans are next year, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm planning to do that, and yeah, so pretty much that's it. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and until next time, bye bye for now.